recording, so here we go. Hi, everybody. I'm Jane Mark, and I'm the president of Jam Marketing Inc. And I want to thank you for coming to our webinar and spending part of your Saturday with us. Before we start, first of all, let me let you know that everybody who's here at the end of the webinar, you're going to get a special prize. I'm going to tell you how to collect it at the end of the webinar. So stay tuned for that. What we're going to do today is walk through our new site called Kule Traffic. And I'm going to go through all the major parts for you. And then I'm going to introduce you to a new spin wheel and a prize wheel called the Wheel of Fortune, which you're going to love. So that's the plan. But before we start, I just want to ask you a couple of questions to kind of get you thinking about where we're going with this webinar. And then we'll log in and walk around the site. So my first question to you, and it's a little tricky because you got to think about it a little. The question is, what is the first item that you need to get started online? So just throw up some answers into the chat box, and Phil's going to get me some of the answers. There's an obvious one. I'm going to give you a hint. There's an obvious one, and there's one that's a little more tricky. So take a guess at it. Just throw up some answers on the chat box, and let's see what you think. Question is, what is the first item you need to get started online? What? You know what? That's funny. Who said that? Larry. Larry said the first thing you need is customers. I love it. That's absolutely true. And an answer I wouldn't have thought of. Okay, that's great. But now we need another answer because there's something you need before you get customers. Customers for what? There, that was a hit. What do you need customers for? And what will get you customers? Oh, I'm stumping everybody today. Okay. I'm to get an answer. Yeah. Oh, customers for a website. That's good. Ah, thank you, Tony. That's it. You need a quality product that people actually need and want to buy. I mean, think about it. If you first of all, you need to be passionate about that product too. I mean, if you love health products, then love them and promote them. If you love biz ops, promote those. If anything, if you want to be in the pet business, pet clothes or whatever, but you need a really good product that people want and need. So that's Tony. Thank you very much. And Tony Matthews, by the way, he has like 5 or 6 really good products, and he's really becoming a brand online. And I'm watching it, and it's so fabulous. So thank you, Tony, for that answer. Okay, question 2 before we get started. Once you have a quality product, what do you need to do next? Once you have a quality product, what do you need to do to what? Oh my God, that's a tongue tiner. What do you need to do next? And there's no just one answer. So throw up some answers and let's see what you come up with. Might be different than mine, but there's a lot of things you need when you have a quality product that people want to buy. You need to, well, who's that? Because that's my answer too. Larry, okay, Larry. You need a place, I call it find places where you can promote that product, but it's the same thing. You need to advertise. So, yes, those are both all very good answers. Thank you very much. Now, we're going to log in just a minute into my account at Kule Traffic. But let me just give you a quick overview of what Kule Traffic does. It builds a list for you quickly and effortlessly, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. This is really good because we put into this site 10,000 of our best lists. I mean, lists with 10,000 members, but actually that reaches more than about 400,000 people altogether. I call it round robin lists, and they're our own lists, and you get to use a solo ad mailer. Plus, you can add in all of the Kule Traffic people who sign up to that list. So currently, there's over 10,900 people that you can use with our solo ad mailer. And that's the second aspect, or I call it a building block of the site. You also get unending traffic. I'm going to show you how and where that happens. And you can make high commissions up to $238.80 per sale. Which, by the way, let me stop there just for a minute. All of you who are here know how much effort it takes to promote. It takes effort, it takes work, it takes time. If you're going to promote a product, you might as well get paid for it and paid well. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to promote only high ticket items because, for example, if you take one of our sites, Profit from Free Ads, prices start at $17 and go all the way up to, I think it's $1,194 or something like that, and everywhere in between. But you want to always look for products where the entry fee might be low or might be, middle of the road, like $97 or whatever, but also that can pay you for your time and your money because you're just as likely to get a sale at the higher end as at the lower end of commissions. So we always try to structure our sites so that you won't always make $238, but if you really know your site, and that's another thing, when you promote to somebody, make sure you know what you're talking about. Because if you don't know a site, it is very difficult to sell it. But if you do know it, and if you build a list and you can talk to that list about the site, and they know that you're being genuine, you know what you're talking about, you have a good shot of upgrading people. Okay, so I call those the BBB, the building blocks of a booming online business. And they're very important. You want to look for those kinds of things at any site you go to, whether you can get a list out of it, whether you can get a mailer out of it, can you get traffic out of it, and can you make enough dough from it if you promote it so that it's worth your time to do it. All right, so that's enough of that. Let's log in. First, I want to show you the front page. Okay, people come to, yeah, you will have a URL, kuletraffic.com, and then your username, which in my case is Kule Traffic. So it would be kuletraffic.com/Kule Traffic. People come to the site, they see this wheel of fortune, and it's very easy to see what they have to do. Click to spin the wheel. When they click, and I'm going to click in a minute because I'm going to get a different message, and I'll tell you why. When they click, first they spin, and let's say they land on 20,000 Kule Traffic credits. So they're going to get a little pop-up that says, you just won 20,000 Kule Traffic credits. Click to continue. When they click to continue, what happens is they get to a sign up form. So you're going to promote your own link. They're going to sign up under you. Now, when I click, because I've already collected, people can only collect one prize. So spin one time from this particular spot, from the entryway. Once they spin and get a confirmation, they're going to be taken to this sign up form, and they're going to be signing up under you. This is one of the easiest ways to build a list because Who doesn't want to spin a wheel and win a prize? I don't know anyone who doesn't want to spin a wheel and win a prize. So this is designed to be very simple. They come here, they get the click, click, you win a prize. And by the way, don't tell anybody. But even if you land on no luck this time, and people go, "Oh, no luck this time." They will still get flipped to the sign up. They'll still sign up under you. And when they first log in, after they verify their email address, they will see this wheel again and they get a second crack at the apple. So they're almost, I don't know anyone who hasn't won a prize either on the first spin, which is most of the time, or even if they lose, they still win a prize. Okay, so let's log in. Okay, so as a platinum member, we'll go over the upgrades later, but we have a founding membership. It's called the Platinum Club or the Platinum Membership. You guys who are platinum get to spin every day, once a day. And I didn't spin today on purpose so that I could show you that every day when I log in, I have one spin left, but tomorrow you'll have another one. So then you just click to spin the wheel. I love this. It's so much fun. Oh no, I got so close. Try again. Okay, looks like you missed today. Spin again tomorrow. But okay, once a day, I get to try my luck. Now, when I get in here, here's what I'm going to show you. Okay, I signed up as a Platinum Club member. Oh, by the way, Phil, can you give them the follow along link? Because I don't have that open. So you can kind of follow along as I'm doing this. Um, your commission is 40% if you're a platinum member. Now, this is what I want you to see as platinum members. If you're a free member, you are not going to see wheel 2, which we're going to get to a little later. But as a platinum member, you get a regular affiliate link for the main site, and you also get a second affiliate link for the Wheel of Fortune, and which I will show you later. And that comes with your platinum membership. So we'll go into that later, but you guys are going to, if you're a platinum member, you're cleaning up because when you see how this works, you have access to a lot of money. And of course, that's always the name of the game online if you want to sell something. Okay, so what do we have in the members area? You've got two things. You've got a control panel. You can send a solo ad mailing. And as you can see, if you're, by the way, this is we don't usually do this. We don't usually limit the solo ad mailer to our top level. But in this case at Kule Traffic, we've done that for two reasons, really. One, we're giving you exposure to a lot of our list members, and even though you can only mail them 10,000 at a time, since it's round robin going around some other lists of ours, you really get to reach a new audience. And we don't want to flood the Kule Traffic members with a lot of emails. So in this particular site, you have to be a platinum club member in order to use the solo ad mailer. Now, the solo ad mailer is really neat because here it says you can mail to 10,000 plus all Kule Traffic members. You go in here, this like any other mailer, you put in your subject line, your message, and you put in a earn credits link. And then, if those of you who don't know how to add keywords to your message, you should be a member of Front Page Mail. We'll get to that later, but you're going to add, uh, if you want to, you're going to add keywords to your mailing, which makes it much more powerful because it's not only going to go to people's email addresses And it's not only go to our Cool Profits page, which I'll show you in a minute, but it's also when you add keywords to your email, it has a much better chance of actually getting listed on Google. So that's a very important part of many of our mailers. And now here you can also add 979 Cool Traffic members. So you're actually mailing to 10,900 list members. And as we grow, of course, it's more. Oh, Phil wants to, I did tell everyone, Phil, you weren't listening. Phil wants me to remind you that for those who's staying to the end, you're going to get a prize worth $500. So um, just it's a bonus, special bonus. It's free. You don't have to buy anything. Okay, so that's the mailer, and it's a very important mailer. It's a really good mailer. Now, everybody can promote the site, get signups, and you can mail to your downline, however many members you have in your downline. Every member, including free members, can mail to their downline daily. So that's a big benefit, because when I was showing you that wheel in the front of the site, that's particularly designed to build a list and build it fast. And so you can build up quite a nice downline at Cool Traffic, and you can mail that downline daily, even if you can't use the solo ad mailer. Okay, so here you have a mailing history. I didn't think that's supposed to be here. Okay, here's some, this tells you what I mailed, how many people I mailed it to. So you get a history. And if you want to remail it, you just go here and it'll load for you, so you don't have to reload it. So that's an interesting part of the new part of this site. And your mailing stats. Now, people always say, how can I get all these clicks on one mailing of an email? It's because Phil and I developed a way for people to really get a lot of exposure for their particular emails. And it's this little page called Cool Profits up here. Now, if you go here, you're going to see the following. You see these head subject lines. These are our platinum member emails, and they keep rotating forever on the site. And we get a lot of traffic to our sites. So this is the reason why you're not going to simply get clicks on your email, which is great, but you're also going to get clicks by everybody, usually by because everybody wants, well, what is Cool Profits? I want to take a look at that. And then that gives you a lot of exposure for your emails. Also, these ads here are what we call text ads. They look a lot bigger than text ads by design, and they are getting, we've only been launched since January 13th, and you can see the amount of traffic that this is platinum members are being exposed on these text ad places here. So they're getting a lot of views, and as are the banners. And these are even free members get to put their ads up, and those ads get shown. But we really, this is one site we kind of waited. I don't mean WAIT, I mean wait, weighted heavily towards platinum members, because I want you to use every ounce of this site. Okay, so now let's go back here because I forgot to show you. Let's go back to the members area. Let's look at your affiliate link. This is your link plus your username, which will lead you to this wheel. And you are also, if you are a platinum member, you are getting views for your text ads on the main sales page and, of course, on every affiliate link as well. So that's where the never ending traffic comes from, because we have this Cool Profit page and we show your ads on the main sales page as well. Okay, so that's okay. If you're a platinum member, you don't have to worry about earning credits, because you are going to get 500,000 credits every month. and you'll see that deposited on your anniversary of your upgrade. So that's a lot of credits, and you can build them up, and they're used to manage your banner ads and your text ads. And I want to stop here for a minute because some of you have asked, how do I get my banner ads to display? First of all, you have to let's do the text ads because that's easier, but same principle. If you go here, you're going to find that you can put in, I left one empty here. If you're platinum, you have 8 text ads that you can add. The way you do that is you just go here, and whatever it is you want to say here, you add your ad and you save it. But here's where people get lost. You must, after you save the ad, you have to go back to manage text ads, and you see this little plus here. This shows you the total of ad credits that you have remaining, and it tells you you need to add, I'm going to add 100,000 to this first ad, even though it's already going, but you can add it or take it away at any time. And so you add the credits. Until you do that, your ad will not display. So I get support questions. Hang on one sec. I get support questions that say, I put my ad in, what am I doing wrong? It's not displaying. In all likelihood, what you're not doing is you're not adding your credits to your text ad. And every once in a while, you need to go back and check to see if you're running out of credits. Now, I obviously go in here and then out of here, I have a lot of credits. So I'm not too worried about running out of credits. Add enough credits so that your ad will run for, 3, 4 a week, but check every once in a while and make sure that you don't have to add more credits. And it's the same thing for the banner ads. You go to banner ads and you click on this and you add whatever amount you want, 10,000, 1,000, whatever you want to do. Now, the interesting part, because for free people even, let's go back to the homepage now. The free people are log in and they get to spin once and they get whatever credits they win, which can be up to, I think, 100,000 or 75,000. They can use that to display their text and banner ads. After that, they don't have to just leave it alone and not do anything with the site. They can buy wheel spins. And let me tell you why that's important. If you buy 2 wins for $10, 2 spins of the win of the wheel, you can, and you're paying $10, you can win up to a maximum of $750 on those prices. So there's almost nowhere that you can get traffic that cheap. And we kept it cheap for a reason, so that newcomers and people who don't have a lot of money or don't want to become a platinum member, they can go in, they can buy 5 spins for $22.50. On the wheel is actually credits that go up to $1,875 worth of credits, a lot of credits. So, which will keep their ads running, which is what people want to do. So if you run out of credits, do not despair. If you want to never run out of credits, become a platinum member. But even if you're silver, gold, or free, you can always go in and for really relatively little money, you will not be able to buy traffic for these prices anywhere else online. So this is a nice feature of Kule Traffic. Okay, so let's make sure I went over the cash funnel. Is just go through that at your leisure. This has some of the sites on that you can change your IDs in it. And I'm telling you, Tony's building a brand. That's why we have his site in here, because he's building a lot of lists and traffic sites. And so check the cash funnel out. And most of these sites are free to join, and you can add your affiliate link, your IDs in there. Resources, help desk, By the way, I usually send out something every day. Like today, I sent out an admin that telling people about the webinars so that new people would get a chance to sign up. So if you haven't heard from me or you missed my wonderful emails, you can always find them in the daily news. Now, here's the next part is called the dashboard. These are your upgrades, and you can read about them later. We have 3 upgrades. One is silver, one is gold, and this is what I want you to see. And I don't want you to, if you're on this webinar, do not buy the Platinum Club through this link, because we're going to give you a discount link at the end of the webinar or on the follow along link. Did you put the follow along link up, Phil, so people can see it? So these are our 3 different ones, and of course you can stay free. You can stay as a free member, and each one gives you a different amount of spins, more traffic, more sign up. By the way, everyone who signs up as a platinum member immediately gets 500,000 credits in their account, and then they get 500,000 every month. So that you're really not going to run out of traffic, well, unless you assign a huge amount to one ad and not to the others. But and we haven't had a chance to upgrade this yet, but you'll see on the link I'm going to give you today for the Platinum Club, you get our Wheel of Fortune free. And the Wheel of Fortune sells for $297. It's part of your Platinum Club member. And those of you who are already Platinum are going to see, let me get back up to the top. On the home page, you're going to see the Wheel of Fortune link there. It comes free. It sells for $197 for 1 year and $297 for 2 years, for lifetime, and you get it free for life. So I'm just cluing you in as we're talking about the site, for all of you who are here, that you may want to seriously think before you buy anything at the site about going platinum, because I'm going to give you a link that's $397. So right away, you're going to save $200 and you're going to get the Wheel of Fortune, which we're going to get to in a minute, and you get it free. But all of you who already are platinum, you should check your account and make sure your Wheel of Fortune 2 is showing. Okay, so you can buy the mailer that takes you to the upgrade page. You can buy Wheel 2. We'll get to that in a minute. You can buy spins on Wheel 2. You can spin Wheel 2, claim spins. Now, this is important in your profile, because in your profile, it's going to have a place for you, which you'll have in many different places. It'll have a place for you to put in your front page mail, which is one of our other sites, user data. Just ask for your username and password, your profit from free ad username and password, and your so-called username and profit and password. And the reason that's important is because when we get to the Wheel of Fortune, those 3 sites plus Kule Traffic are going to come into play. Now, this is not the only place you can add it, but if you're a member of any of those sites, just pop your username and password in there, because it's going to become important later on. Okay, so that's profile. My downline, that'll tell you how many, your commissions, promo tools. Here's where you go to get solo ads, banner ads, text ads. Now, most of these are for Kule Traffic, which is fine, but Phil will, in the next few days, we're going to also have banners for the Wheel of Fortune, and that's what I'm going to get to now, because I am freaked out about this one. This is real. Okay, so as I said, if you're a platinum member, you already have this Wheel of Fortune in your members area. And this is what it looks like. It looks similar to the front page, but it's got a different audio on it because I talk specifically about this wheel, and it's got different prizes. And the reason we just went over the fact of putting your so-called front page mail and PFFA username and password in there is because the credits are for those particular sites. They're for Kule Traffic, Profit from Free Ads, So Cool, and Front Page Mail. And it goes around, there's a couple of prizes for each of those sites. Now, the really neat part about this, I call this kind of a feeder site to Kule Traffic because everything's going to end up at Kule Traffic. But not only are you going to be able to make money from your signups in Kule Traffic, but when they go to collect their prize, they're going to collect it under your affiliate ID. So if somebody spins this wheel, okay, so there, I won 70,000 credits at PFFA, value $300. So what happens when I continue? I go like this, and I get to this page, congratulations, and I can do one of two things at this point. I can go down here and I can buy the Wheel of Fortune, which you can see sells for $197 annually and $297. Or I can say thanks for the offer, but I would like to continue for free. So you can make a sale on the Wheel of Fortune itself at 50%. And even if people go in here, they have to sign up. I'm not going to take the time to sign up, but here's what's going to happen. When they get to the members there, once they sign up and log in, they're going to see a place that says claim your prize. Okay, so whatever I won, 70,000, I will see a thing, claim your prize here. And it will tell me if I'm already a member of one of those sites, So Cool or PFFA or Profit from Free Ads or Kule Traffic, that prize goes automatically into my account because I've already got my username and password in there. But suppose I'm not a member of any or I'm a member of some of those sites, but not all of them. If I win a prize and I'm not a member of that site, you get the sign up. So you, the platinum member, as owner of the Wheel of Fortune, or you, the Wheel of Fortune buyer, if you just want to buy the Wheel of Fortune, you get the Kule Traffic sales and you get the sales from anyone at Profit from Free Ads or So Cool or Front Page Mail. If they haven't signed up, you get the sign up. And I'll tell you, if you ever wanted to know a wheel that was hard to program, this one was. But it is really a super way to, let me get back here. It's a really good way to get people into the site. Now, it's up to you which one you can, one day you can promote just Kule Traffic alone. And even if you're just promoting Kule Traffic, if somebody goes to the member area and buys Wheel 2, okay, under you, you're going to get the Wheel 2 commission. Or they may just go to the upgrade for Kule Traffic and you'll get the commission there. So there's always two ways to win here. You can just promote the Wheel of Traffic. I'm sorry, the Wheel of Fortune, and you will make a commission on that wheel and you will get the signups for other sites because not every, I would like to think that everyone in the whole world belongs to all our sites, but in fact they don't. So a lot of your own downline may not belong to our sites yet, and you will get the sign up, and if they upgrade you'll get the sale. So I don't know if this is truly a feeder site, but that's what I call it. A feeder site to Cool Traffic, where you come out really making out like a bandit on both ends. Um, Now, let me put up the follow along link because I I want those of you who are all not already platinum members to take a look at what a platinum member gets, because even though it's great to buy the hello, okay, there we go. This is our follow along. When I do the finish the recording, I will, you'll get this anyway, and Phil put it up. But this shows you the two opportunities that you can get from the webinar. The first one is the platinum discount offer. And you saw that a platinum cost $597 in the members area. But here it's $397. And I think we loaded this up with some of the best things that we've ever done on our sites. First of all, you saw this Wheel of Fortune, which comes with the deal if you're a platinum member. So that's the first and foremost. Now, you can also email your downline daily. And as I showed you, the solo ad mailer, you can mail to 10,900. But cool Traffic is growing fast. So that's going to turn 11,000 soon and 12 and so on. And so it's not a small list that you're mailing to, which is a really good deal. Okay, and you're not going to get a million people mailing to it because, it's not a small price for it, but it's a reasonable one. But you're going to have the lay of the land being a platinum member. And we talked about the fact that these are our other mailers and you're round robining them. And so you can reach, if not a new audience every day, pretty much so. Um, Now, you get to log in, and not only are you going to get the 500,000 ad credits a month, but every time you log into Cool Traffic, you get to spin the main wheel, the blue wheel, and you will earn whatever you earn that day in traffic. So you guys are never going to run out of ad credits. I don't think so anyway. Um, Now, you can also spin Wheel 2 daily and win more prizes. And so, those of you who belong to all four of our sites that are on the Win 2, you're going to be able to win more prizes at those sites. You'll earn credits over there or tokens or whatever's on the wheel. And we talked about the fact that you're going to put in your username and password for those four sites well, you don't need to put it in for Cool Traffic, but for the other three sites that are on the Wheel of Fortune, you can change your affiliate links and essentially brand the wheel. So that whenever you're promoting four sites at the same time. And anyone who's not a member of one of those is going to be your sign up, which I just love. Okay, so we talked about you're getting 500,000 credits every month, and I showed you where your text ads go on the front page and on the Wheel of Fortune page and on the Blue Wheel page and on Cool Traffic. You get high billing and therefore you get a lot of the traffic. So you earn 40% commissions on sales, and that includes the sales. If you are promoting the Wheel of Fortune, you'll make the commissions on the Wheel of Fortune. And you get, we're very good at support. We actually love our customers, so we try to get back to you as quickly as possible, and it's usually pretty quickly. So you get a lot of support, and we're always happy to answer your question. And if you're not a member of Cool Traffic, you can join it right here. And if you want to buy the platinum, this is not on the site anymore because it was our pre-launch price. And as you can see, it's $397, and you saw it's $597 in the members area. And this actually we did get to update this link, which we will upgrade not upgrade, but update our links in the members area, but we wanted to finish the Wheel of Fortune first. So this tells you everything you get, and you get a lot of bonuses with it. I mean, it's an unbelievable deal. And it's a one-time payment, or I don't know if you can break this one. Oh, yeah, you can. You can break this up into 3 months and pay it over time, and you'll still get the same thing as the regular platinum membership. Okay, now some of you may not want to be a platinum member for one reason or another. We tried to make the Wheel of Fortune less expensive so that people who just don't have that in their budget, and these days there are a lot of people that can get in to spend that kind of money. This is sells. This is just the Wheel of Fortune, but you make 40% commission on the Wheel of Fortune by itself, and of course you can also promote Kule Traffic even as a free member. So if you buy the Wheel of Fortune and you just want to do that, you do that by going here, and you can see here's a recap of everything you're getting, and you can buy it for $197 a year or $297 one time. And that's a really good deal for that because you basically own the Wheel of Fortune. You can build the same list at Kule Traffic. You get to mail your list daily. You get 40% commission. You get ad views and banner views. You get to spin the Kule Traffic wheel and win more traffic. And you get 3 really nice bonuses. So this is for people who want to build a list, but they don't want to invest quite as much money as the platinum membership. If you can swing it, I would definitely go for platinum because we pack that with value. And this is one of my favorites. I mean, it's only been on the market for a couple of weeks, really. And the Wheel of Fortune was actually just completed this morning, where we put the logos on it. Um, so you're really getting in on the ground floor here. Phil and I have some other ideas about another wheel that platinum members will get, but we haven't figured out how to do it yet. And if we do, what our idea is to make a wheel also that feeds into Kule Traffic. So kind of all roads lead to Kule Traffic, but it has your own products on it. Now, I'm not sure we can do that because it involves huge amounts of programming. Wait a minute, Phil's going to talk about it because I'm the tech idiot here.
Hi, folks. It's Phil Baston here. Yeah, I was just talking to a couple of our long-term clients. There've been people that have been with us for many, many years. Guy by the name of Carl Goodnight, fabulous guy. If you ever run into him online, talk to him. He's got a wealth of knowledge. And the other guy is Aaron Newby. There's another one there. I hadn't talked to him about this particular thing yet. And the other one was the one that Jane's always talking about, Tony Matthews. Now, both of them, I just gave them a very brief overview of what we're trying to do. So I'm going to give you that now. This will be in the members area if we can pull it off. It'll be a third wheel. It'll be like but basically like wheel 2 with 12 segments, 12 spaces, 12 prizes. And if you have one or two sites, you'll be able to enter the usernames for those the site and the username. And people can sign up under you on that particular thing. And the remaining spaces will be filled up by other members who've got websites. So not only will you be promoting them, but they will be promoting you. So we've got to figure out the mechanics of it. We've got to figure out the programming. We've got to figure out all the little intricacies that go with it. But it means that collectively, you'll be like a group, each helping the other. So that's what we're trying to aim at. And that's just a little teaser for platinum members, when you become platinum. later on, because there will be a price on it. It'll be a separate wheel. There'll be a price on it for, anybody can buy it, which will probably be around the 397 mark. But platinum members will get it for a huge discount.
So let's just put it this way. God willing, we'll be able to figure that out because it sounds very complicated to me. But in the meantime, this gives you a really good way, this site, as it is today, to build a list very fast. I mean, people are loving this wheel that, and they haven't even seen the green wheel, the Wheel of Fortune yet. So you have a lot to work with in order to build a downline and build a list and to mail to that list. So if you can swing it, go platinum because I love this mailer. I love a lot of our mailers. They're very responsive. But this one, we really made it big to start with. It's very hard these days, by the way, to build a list 10,000. We could build a list of 10,000 when we first started online. I don't know. We could build it in a month, maybe a month and a half, sometimes quicker. But boy, it is, because the net has grown so large now and there's so much competition, it is, I think if you notice, if those have been online for a long time, it is not easy to build big lists anymore. Fortunately, we built them over a period of 20 years. So we have big lists. And we use them in various ways and give our members access. And this one has access to 10,000 people every 2 days, which is really a nice chunk of change, as I say. Um, and for you guys to build it yourself is not an easy task, and we understand that. So I'm I just want to know, Phil, if you have some general questions that people want answered.
No, somebody, Larry just asked, he understands all about the platinum and everything,
Right.
but he's on Social Security, he's not able to afford it. What he wants you to explain is there something about the other memberships that are involved?
Oh, okay. Sure. Um, Okay, so we do have 3 memberships. The reason I was concentrating so much on the platinum membership is because it really gives you the best bang for your buck. But for those of you, and I totally understand that it's a tough time now, there are lower memberships. You can get into the Silver Club for $147, the Gold Club for $397. I don't think we have breakup price. Oh, we do. Okay. On the Gold Club, you can pay 145 for 3 months and you can get in on that, and the Silver Club. So let's just take the silver one, which is the least amount of money here. Um, you buy it, and instead of just winning one more prize when you log in, you get to win 3 more prizes. You can email your downline, so it's worth promoting to build a list, and you can email them every 5 days. You get 100,000 free ad credits when you sign up as a silver member, and that's in addition to whatever you win on the wheel. So, you could end up with 500 and with 175,000 ad credits right off the bat, which gives you the credits that you need for your text ads and your banner ads, which I showed you how you assign them to that with using those credits. Your ads will rotate twice as many times. They'll be viewed twice as many times as the free members. And all the ads you saw come with nice color backgrounds. You earn 20% commission on sales. We pay everybody every Friday. And by the way, just so you know, Friday means if somebody signs up the Thursday before the Friday, it's actually 8 days. A week has to go by before we pay a commission to you, but we do pay commissions out every Friday. Um, so that's basically what you get. And the reason I think it's really good to go to, if you can swing it, to go to one of these levels, if you can't swing platinum, is to Phil, the prices are the same for silver and gold on the follow along link, right? They're not? Oh, well, you didn't tell me that. Oh, 297 and 97. Oh, I'm showing you this is in the members area, so anyone who signs up under you, that's what they're going to see. I didn't realize that was also. Let me find the link. Let me go back to the link. Here's the follow along link. That's why I need Phil. He keeps me on my toes here. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. So let's go back down to opportunity one on the follow along link. Get instant access now. I'm really sorry. I didn't know that Phil changed the prices. So you're right. That's so much better. Okay. So same thing that we just went over. You get as the silver member, but you get it for $97. That's a really good deal. Or 297 if you can swing that. And again, the platinum one. Wow, that is really a good deal, Phil. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's just for the webinar, and that's great. Wait, Phil's gonna tell you something.
There's one more little teaser on the Platinum Club membership, which you can see there for $397. There are limited numbers of memberships at this price. I'm not going to tell you how many are left, but all I can tell you is you need to be quick. You need to act now on it. They're not going to be around for long.
Yeah, well, actually, this link is only right now being shown on the webinar. You can't find this on the site anywhere. So, there are when people sign up, they can get lower offers on the sign up, but that's only on the platinum member, and even on the OTO, as they sign up, it's $497. So these are really really good prices if you can swing it. um, I urge you to buy something at the webinar prices. But even if you can only afford to go free, and that's fine, um, you want to start promoting that wheel because you will still be able to mail your downline. And if you have a product that you're promoting, even if you get 2 or 3 or 4 people in your downline, maybe you'll talk to them about Kule Traffic and you'll make a sale there, or you'll talk to them about your own products and you'll have a list. And you don't have to have 10,000 people to make sales. You need to get people signed up under you who are interested in what you're offering them. And if you can do that and do it free, it, that's why it's there. We want everybody to start that. You can't, as a free member of most sites, I'm going to be very honest, you're not going to make a lot of money online, but it is a great way to learn your craft and to learn to market and then to take the plunge. At some point, you're going to have to invest in your own business because there is no business. I've been in a lot of businesses, guys. I've been in the real estate business, I've been in the catering business, and they were both very successful. But you always have to invest in a business. There is no such thing as a free lunch or a free ride. Only when you're learning your craft, and then it's fine to join any site you want free, but do it with the idea in mind that you are not going to make a lot of money as a free member of anything. I mean, you know, there are no free lunches, as they say. So you want to have a business plan, and if that plan starts with free, that's fine. But you got to have something in your mind that you really are passionate about promoting and are willing to invest some money in. And for Phil, for whoever was asking you about that, this is not the only site we run. As I was mentioning, Profit from Free Ads is another one of our sites. And you'll see on this follow along link that we have related links. I would suggest that you go to Profit from Free Ads, join this one free, Cool Traffic, but join this and spend the 17 bucks to start to get to see what it's like to use all parts of the site, including a solo ad mailer and the things that and the traffic that this site offers. So you can get in on many sites on a lower entry fee, but I want to encourage you to start thinking outside the box and to understand that you're going to have to invest in a business at some point. And it doesn't have to be huge sums of money. I mean, we developed a site that made us so cool, that made us a ton of money. The programming that we had to invest was substantial, but it was nothing like Twitter or, all these huge investments. And we made a heck of a business out of a wonderful site that functions like or used to function like Twitter. Now it's better. You can use the mailer. It's so cool. I like it better than Twitter. Um, but um, but we paid people to make sales, and people love that. So there's a lot you can do online, but you need to start somewhere. You need to do your training, which I really admire. Anyone who's willing to spend some of their Saturday learning is okay in my book, because you are the people that are going to succeed. There's just no doubt in my mind. And once you feel comfortable, you've gone to webinars and asked all the questions. By the way, don't be afraid to ask us questions. Use our support desk. I had a mentor, Mike Glaspie, who's still a very good friend. I used to bug him all the time. And he always answered me, and I learned an enormous amount. So do not be afraid to contact people that you want to learn from or you think that can offer you something, and just ask them the questions you want to know. And I really think you'll find that that will stand you in. I love it when people ask questions. I find I don't send me whining things, because I will answer you, but oh, nothing's happening. I haven't made a sale. What's going on? No, that's it. Everybody can make sales, and everybody, but you need to be willing to work at it. And before you can work at it, you need to learn what you're doing. So ask away, because we love teaching, both Phil and I. And anyone who has anything to ask us, just you can put up my email address too, Phil. You can reach me at janemark4 at gmail.com. And Phil's going to put it up in the chat box. And Phil, where's a good one to reach you at JP Orders? Okay, and you can put that up too. You can reach Phil at jporders at gmail.com. But if you forget all that, or you can't pick it up or whatever, just use the support desk. We are in and out of there. We answer. We have people who help us too, but 90% of the time we're in there and we answer support questions. So never be afraid to ask a question. There are no dumb questions at all, ever, because we all started somewhere. Okay, do we have more questions that Oh, I think we answered everyone's question. Okay, I want to thank you. Oh, oh, the bonus. Oh, I forgot the bonus. I'm sorry. Everyone who's on this webinar is going to get 100,000 Cool Traffic ad credits free. I'm going to add them to your account manually. So here's how you collect it. Put it up there, Phil. You have to contact us at janemark4 at gmail.com. Put in the subject line, I was there, and give us your username at Cool Traffic and your full name, just in case we can't find you, full name and your username at Kule Traffic, and we will add 100,000 ad credits. Now we're running out after this webinar, so we may not get to it right away, but by tomorrow at the latest, you'll have 100,000 new ad credits in your Kule Traffic account. And I want to thank you all for being here and spending time with us. I really love doing this, and I hope you love the wheel as much as I do. I'm just wacko crazy about the new Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm going to end the webinar, and thanks again.